My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire, where we're going to be doing a Defect run in Ascension 20. The reason I'm going to be doing this? Reprogram is a new card for the Defect. I just want to try and use it. I want to see if I get it. I might not. It's Ascension 20, so we will actually have to struggle our way through here. So maybe we don't end up with it. So max HP. I can snipe out one elite maximum, 2 elite maximum, as long as none of these 3 is a fight. Oh no, 1 elite maximum, right? Because there's the beginning fight. Let's go for the random rate. Ooh, gonna give me the peace pipe early. There's even 2 rests along the line that I've decided to go. Works perfectly for us. Ah, right, I forgot. Just gonna have the 4 damage for it anyway. Okay, beams. It's not beam cell, it's auto shields, isn't it? It's auto shields, yeah. It's extremely auto shields. Ooh, remove a card from the deck. Yeah, let's remove a defend. We're gonna remove a lot of cards here in the early. Blood Vial, when I go into a combat, heal for 2 HP. Not bad. So effectively what I'm trying to do right now is just find upgraded versions of cards that are already in my deck and then remove the base cards in my deck. Alright, that'll set us up for dual cast strike for a kill. I actually like white noise. I honestly do. Put one in this deck. Okay, fine. Transform, probably a defend first. Getting a barrage, okay. I don't know if I start toking things yet. I need the zap upgraded and the white noise. You know what? No, I'm gonna start toking things. That's the way that I'm gonna win this, is just like gradually upgrading my whole deck using that. I'm gonna take Compile Driver, not only because it's the only thing I can afford there, but largely. Taking the strike out of the deck. I'm gonna need more ways to generate orbs. Meal ticket, whenever you enter a shop, heal for 15 HP. There's a shop directly after there before another elite, but the thing is I may actually want to dodge this elite and then go for the later ones. I'll take the Sapphire Key then, fine. It has been a while since I have Ascension 20 Defect Slain the Spire, so in advance, I will say a little bit rusty. Yeah, we'll take the fragment, definitely. Fine. Bias Cognition, Defragment, and Zap. The general idea here being that I am going to have an awful time in this fight in a couple seconds anyway, so I might as well try and hasten my way through it. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Didn't manage to kill the frontliner. Fine. Never mind, it did. And now life sucks. Unless I can kill. I can kill. Sweet. Tempest. Bullseye. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna try and make a deck that actually utilizes lock-on. I've never done that before. Well, not in any significant fashion. It's a lot of good setup right there. Let's get the lock on next turn. There it is, bullseye. That plus dual cast for a bunch of damage, and then Compile Driver. Neat. Compile Driver did draw a card that I wanted to get out of my next hand, so works perfectly. Auto shields, double defend. As much as I want that second zap out there, no, I need the second zap out there in order to avoid the second wave of combat after this. So Bullseye's 8 damage, and then this is 9 with the vulnerability that becomes 13. 13 2 times is 26. 8, 26, 34. And then a 7 on top. That's not going to be enough. Alright. So it should be Bullseye, and then I think just double defend. Alright, we got this. Whew. Duvidol, free to curse into deck, started combat with additional strength, as well as a reinforced body there that I'll take. I'm almost tempted to go for the rest in the next 2 places. You know what? I'm not going to go for the rest. I'm going to go for the defrag upgrade. Probably not the lock-on one, though. Electrodynamics would be a great buff to this build. I was really hoping one of those was going to hit the frontliner for us. Oh well. We'll have to kill as soon as we draw the zap. Beautiful. All for one, go for the eyes recursion. Recursion actually makes sense in this build. That's the Hexaghost. Not super defensive though. But if I'm ever going to use recursion, it's going to have to cost 0. Fine. This is going to be a weird fight. I don't even know if we can do it. Woohoo! Creative AI is definitely a huge amount of help there though. Static. Zap, recursion, defend. Alright, here we go. Decent amount of damage at the absolute least. If only there was a bullseye out first. Well, bullseye, auto shields. I'm gonna dual cast now that I have that bullseye up. Too huge amount of damage to turn down, and now we die. Knew that was around the corner somewhere. Probably should have tried to rest for HP before that. I didn't want to rest for HP before that because I was up against the Hexaghost, so resting for HP, like a large amount of it gets mitigated by the fact that the Hexaghost's attack on turn 2 does the majority of your health. And my deck didn't have much defense outside of the 1 reinforced body. I don't like the possibility of just sniping out 1 elite. You know what? Let's start with an upgraded zap. Not a huge buff to start with, but meaningful. %25% chance that doesn't save his health. It did. Who's our boss on the first floor now? Still the Hexaghost, dang it. Fine. I'm gonna try and make a chaos build. All of these are pretty much examples of me just going, you know what? I haven't made a build with this in a while. And trying to get that off the ground. Whether or not it will end up working, yet to be seen. Don't really want any of those, though. Chaos, neat. Chaos does need to be upgraded. It gets twice as effective on its upgrade, which is a pretty damn significant one. And also upgrading it will help us to push orbs a lot more commonly. I love self-repair. Yeah, you take it. You just take it. Woo! Self-repair is going to be very, very helpful in this fight. So the enemy gets split this turn, so I may as well split them by as much as I possibly can. That'll force that one, then I can double hit the backline and dual cast for the kill. Great. Chaos again. I'm going to try and get both the Chaos really early upgraded. Ooh, Art of War. If you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. That is actually really, really good when our intent is just to play skills. And really, really bad when this is your enemy. I'll be using the block potions to try and survive until I can evoke these Dark Orbs. Bunch of extra energy for the next turn, I guess. Not that it's really gonna be necessary at all. Bajra as well as consume. Oh, yes. Alright, give me the Lagavulin, please. Oh, you absolutely have. No, but if I go up this path, I have to fight another elite afterwards. I think I'm okay with that. Data disc, Stardish combo with one focus. Okay, we need to live, so I'm probably resting in the next place. Consumes. Oh, that's a perfect first turn. I don't want to get the zap out. I want both of my my chaoses to wake up the enemy. Actually, I'm fine with 12 block a turn. Yeah, so at least until I can evoke it and get something else. I'll defend that, largely because the Art of War gives us the extra energy next turn for having done so. Not bad. Fight could have been a hell of a lot worse right there. So, consume, then zap. Got him. Reinforced body versus buffer versus compile driver. Interesting. All of those are actually fine for the deck. Reinforced body might be slightly better, just because I'm lacking on defense right now. Since none of mine are reliably frost orbs. I'm just a little lacking that. I'll buy 2 potions. Strength potion is not going to be necessary for us here. Alright. Here's got to be our first rest, because we have an elite in 2 spaces time. I'm hoping it's the Sentinels now that I have the explosive potion, but if it's not, I have the weak potion for the... you know, the gremlin knob, that is. Save a lot of HP by using it here. Don't really want any of those, though. It is the gremlin knob, damn it. I'll chaos first, just in case it gets a darkness orb. It didn't. Alright. Chaos, because it's a huge amount of damage, and then reinforced body. That next hand is complete garbage. So I can defend for 15, but each of them makes the enemy gain 3 strength, and I have vulnerability, so that rounds up in terms of the damage to 5. So I can play all of these, and I might end up blocking 1 based on how the damage ends up rounding. With our enemy. Or I can play none of them, not power up the enemy, and then block 9. I think I'll go with that one. So if I consume, this will have 7. 7 will be 12. 12 2 times is 24. 24 7 is not enough. But if I consume dual cast, and then reinforced body, I can set up for a kill with any basic amount of stuff next turn. That'll do it. Lose 2 focus, gain 1 strength and dex. I really, really, really wanted to try and get reprogram and build around it, but we didn't get it early enough. Right, the second Chaos also needs to be doing the same effect. Dual Cast also needs to be upgraded, but currently I'm using it as a finisher mainly, so. Ah, yikes. That sucks. I'm not going to attack this turn for the extra energy next turn. I was really hoping I would get Reinforced Body in my second turn there rather than first one. Really? Oof. I shouldn't have even blocked there. I could have just had the Orichalcum block me for 1 more. Speaking of, make sure to utilize that here. I hate that I got Consume at the bottom of my first deck. It means that it's going to be 2 times around until I get to play it enough. Dual cast. Then I'll Consume, then I'll Zap. To get as much damage as I can out there. These Chaoses are never, ever generating defense for us. How dare they? I know you can't rely on them, what with the whole chaos and all, but can I not get the best defensive turns every time my enemy isn't attacking? Like, I've had that hand on turn 1 and turn 4, the only turns the enemy has decided not to attack. Oh. Now is when I would actually really want the damage. I'm going to drink that for the plated armor in order to live through this turn. See if I can actually win through this fight. Got him! Only just. Oh, there's the electrodynamics. Sure, we'll take it. You know what? I don't really need more cards in this deck at this point. I'm going to take the Busted Crown. I don't think this deck does anything. I would love for this floor to help prove me wrong. Oh, save the electrodynamics, that is. I think it does that quite well. Charge battery. Yeah, I need some defensive cards in the deck. Sure, I'll take it. I'm gonna go to this shop, try and turn around my luck early here. Upgrade 2 attacks in my deck? No. When viewing your draw pile, the cards are now shown in correct order. That's actually really, really, really powerful. Helps you plan your next turn very effectively. I was really hoping for health or Lee's Waffle or something in there, though. Dual casts, self-repair, consume. Single reinforced body. So I get a huge amount of block out of that and I get my first consume off. It's just unfortunate that the rest of the deck is now complete garbage. Yeah, just enough to block on that turn. That'll do. It's a significantly worse one right there, though. Perfect. Electrodynamics is basically our only good card in the deck right now. Ooh, Capacitor. Thank you. More of the consumes that I get to play there. I'm going to turn down the strike just so that I get the extra energy mid-next turn. What with the reinforced body and the reinforced body and the electrodynamics both left in the deck at that point. We're going to need a lot more than just a single self-repair here. It's just not going to be enough. Let's at least murder the backliner there. Please stop defending so that I may murder you. That'll do. Explosive isn't going to be enough. Hologram isn't going to be enough. You know what? Explosives are better than a flex potion for us. Yikes. I think the only way that I win now is if I draw the electrodynamics and pop the duplication potion on it. Yep. Got him. Called it and... Oh, damn. I even managed to heal off of that fight. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better now. Maybe we even rest here. Get a card selection. Just a single card in a deck of 19 with a stack. I'm probably not going to take that. Honestly, like, for a first turn, that's pretty damn good. It's just whether or not I can consistently get that off, right? Because I have a lot of garbage cards in the deck that occasionally I have to use first. And as long as I have, like, a turn where the enemy is doing anything except for setting up, I just eat damage on those turns. Pass up playing that for the extra energy next turn. Kind of want to consume. Sure. Consume, charge battery, charge battery. No, it should be chaos, chaos, charge battery. Yeah. And that'll even get us our kill. No, I'm not going to have enough up at any point for Barrage to be effective. War Paint, and we'll upgrade 2 random skills. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ooh, got 2 defensive ones. Lovely. Gonna have to rest again. Getting a rebound that I don't want. Fine. I'll see whether or not... Oh, God. No. But it could be so good. With an early electrodynamics in the next fight, we could actually make out of this with some serious power to our name. Hopefully I get a lot of defenses. Oh! That'll do. That'll definitely do. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna actually go for the battle. I've been spending my entire time saying that we're already dead, we just don't know it yet. Let's try and fix that. That's the worst opening hand I've ever seen. Enemies are basically not attacking. You'll take no damage this turn. What would you like to do? Defend. There's no possible way to convince me otherwise. I may actually still be able to win this just based off of how powerful those Dark Orbs have become. Thank you. Horned Cleat. Sorry, Horn Cleat. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Wing Boots. You may ignore paths when choosing the next room to travel to 3 times. Force Fields. New. I don't really want to be Jaxed, and I don't really want that special relic either, so I'll transform 2 cards in my deck, get both of those strikes out of there. Chill. Great pickup. Would love to have that upgraded as well. And now we die. Right? Oh, there's the extra block. Maybe not. It really feels like I'm gonna die. But at that point, there was nothing I could really do, so may as well just try and see if I live. Alright, good. So now that I have the electrodynamics up, we're safe to everything except for the Gremlin Leader turning around and deciding to suddenly just deal a bunch of damage. Not doing it this turn. Chill. Yeah, that'll just put it to the back. Fine. Makes the lightning orbs easier to evoke. Backline is not attacking again this turn. Great. We'll consume and then zap. Which will actually already set up for lethal next turn. Oh, no, wait. You do defend. No, you don't defend yourself. Beautiful. Lethal. The boot as well as Core Surge. And 11 and the artifact. Yeah, I do like the artifact, but I don't need the attack. Rest here, and there's another darkness. No, I'm cycling through orbs too quickly to want something that's based around trying to build one of the orbs up much larger. Again, awful opening turn. If we get our setup later in the fight and we get our defense early in the fight, we are going to die. We need that to stop happening. Neat. Two great cards to get back in my hand in a moment. I'll take the Chaos Plus back because then, yeah, it will give me the other one. Works perfectly. Ew. Big damage. Evoke that for the 9 and then defend. Guess that's all the best I can do. Enemy's not attacking next turn. Fine, I'll use my strike. Yeah, because I won't need to just defend for a ridiculous amount from like a reinforced body or something this turn. So cast first, and then Chaos out as well. This is when I would want the reinforced body. That said, I mean, oof. It's a pretty good hand for trying to defend here. Unfortunately, I'll lose 6 if I play the Consume, so I can't really do that. Not awful. Living through the Hyper Beam. It's a pretty good achievement as far as I'm concerned, especially in Ascension 20. With a, let's face it, meme build. Alright, now we die unless I kill, which is not going to happen. Yeah. If only I had something like Unceasing Top at this point. Because unfortunately, that ends our turn, and with it, our life. That's what I get for saying that I was surprised that this build was working so far. The game immediately corrects me. For the moment, my name is Rhapsody, the name of the game. It's been Slay the Spire. That's been an attempt at an Ascension 20 Defect that is maybe a little too narrow-sighted about trying to get cards off the ground. If you really want to do runs like that, I would recommend doing an Ascension 10 or 15, the absolute max. Just because the Ascension levels 16 through 20 are real punishing to anything except for actual sincere attempts to play the game. For the moment, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.